Welcome back. We were just getting into some helpful tips for making meditation a regular part of your cosmic routine.
Yes, I am eager to hear these because let's be honest, I need all the help I can get when it comes to sticking with anything that requires, discipline and focus.
Right. My attention span sometimes feels about as stable as a Vogon spaceship after a few Pan Galactic Gargle Blasters.
Well, the good news is that establishing a consistent meditation practice doesn't have to be like an intergalactic struggle.
Okay.
The key is to approach it with kindness and patience. Just remembering that even small, consistent efforts can actually yield some pretty significant results.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Small steps, big rewards.
Okay.
So where do we begin?
Just like embarking on any grand adventure, it's
Yeah.
best to start with a manageable step.
Okay.
Instead of trying to meditate for like an hour right off the bat, begin with, just 5 or 10 minutes each day.
Okay.
It's like, dipping your toes into the vast ocean of meditation, gradually becoming more comfortable with the depth and expand.
Short and sweet. Got it. I can definitely commit to that.
Okay.
What else can we do to set ourselves up for success?
Well, remember, meditation is a practice, not a performance.
Right.
There will be days when your mind feels like a turbulent nebula. Yeah.
And that's perfectly okay.
Okay.
Be kind to yourself and try to avoid getting caught up in self-judgment. Simply acknowledge those wandering thoughts and gently guide your attention back to your breath or your chosen anchor.
No Vogon poetry recitals for a restless mind, I'm learning. Any other helpful tips to keep us on track?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to enlist some help.
Yeah.
Guided meditations can be incredibly supportive, especially when you're starting out.
Okay. Yeah.
Think of them as your trusty hitchhiker's guide, offering, gentle guidance and encouragement along the way.
So it's like having like a personal meditation coach in my pocket, ready to offer like wisdom and support whenever I need it.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm definitely intrigued. Are there any particular like resources or apps that you recommend?
There are so many wonderful apps available, like Headspace, Calm, and Insight Timer. Each of them offering a diverse range of guided meditations for all level.
It's like browsing the intergalactic library of meditation and just finding the perfect guide for your current mood and needs.
I love the idea of having like a library of meditation options at my fingertips.
Yeah.
It feels very empowering to have so many choices and the flexibility to explore, different styles and approaches.
Exactly. And remember, the best meditation practice is the one that resonates with you.
Yeah.
That feels sustainable and enjoyable. Don't be afraid to experiment and just find what works best for your unique needs and preferences.
Okay, this is all starting to make so much sense. But what about tracking progress?
Right.
I find that seeing how far I've come can be a really great motivator, especially when those, inevitable doubts start creeping in.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point. Journaling your meditation experiences, even if it's just like a few sentences after each session, can be a really powerful way to stay connected to your journey and just, notice the subtle shifts over time. It's like documenting your travels through like the inner cosmos,
Yeah.
charting your course and celebrating those milestones along the way.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
makes the whole process feel like so much more tangible and rewarding. Like I'm actively creating my own inner map.
Exactly. And speaking of maps and exploration, let's shift gears a bit and delve into some more advanced techniques.
Oh.
Now that we've covered the basics, we can start venturing further into the galaxy of your mind.
Ooh, advanced techniques. This is where it gets really exciting. What kind of mind-bending adventures await us in this uncharted territory?
Well, we could explore, the intricacies of mindfulness meditation, where the focus is on cultivating a state of present moment awareness.
Hmm.
It's like fully inhabiting your current experience, whether you're savoring a delicious meal, engaging in a conversation, or simply noticing the sensations of your breath.
Mindfulness. I've heard that term thrown around a lot lately.
Yeah.
It sounds intriguing, but I'm not sure I fully grasp what it entails.
Yeah.
Is it about trying to empty your mind completely?
That's a common misconception. Mindfulness isn't about achieving a blank slate.
Okay.
It's more about paying attention to the present moment without without judgment. Think of it as, being fully immersed in your current surroundings.
Yeah.
Like Arthur Dent gazing in wonder at a double sunset on a distant planet.
So it's about tuning in to what's happening right here, right now, instead
Yeah.
of getting lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future.
Precisely. And it involves paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without getting, swept away by them. It's like observing the flow of traffic on a busy intergalactic highway.
Okay.
You notice the different vehicles, the speed, the direction, but you don't jump into every passing car.
That's a great analogy. It makes mindfulness feel much more approachable and less intimidating.
Yeah.
Like I'm simply like becoming a curious observer of my own like inner landscape.
Mhm.
So how do we actually practice mindfulness? Do we need special equipment or like a designated meditation cushion?
The beauty of mindfulness is that you can practice it anywhere, anytime.
Oh wow.
It could be while you're eating, walking, washing dishes, or even, waiting in line at the Bureau of Interstellar Transportation.
Mm.
The key is to bring your full awareness to the experience, noticing the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and sensations without getting, carried away by your thoughts.
So if I'm eating, I'm not just like shoveling food in my mouth while mentally composing a strongly worded letter to the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. I'm actually paying attention to like the taste, the texture, the aroma of each bite, savoring the experience.
Precisely. It's about, slowing down, engaging your senses, and appreciating the richness of each moment,
Yeah.
even if it's something as seemingly mundane as, eating a sandwich.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
More presence, less autopilot. What about other ways to practice mindfulness?
Well, we could explore walking meditation.
Okay.
It's a wonderful way to cultivate awareness while engaging in gentle movement.
Hmm.
It's about bringing your full attention to the act of walking, noticing the sensations of your feet on the ground, the rhythm of your breath, the movement of your body, and the sights and sounds around you.
Walking meditation.
Yeah.
So it's not just about taking a leisurely stroll in the park while listening to my favorite tunes.
Right.
There's actually a specific technique involved.
While that can be enjoyable, walking meditation is about it's about transforming that ordinary walk into a mindful experience.
Okay.
It's about being fully present in the moment rather than letting your mind wander off into that usual mental chatter.
So it's about finding a sense of calm and focus even while on the move, sort of like navigating a crowded spaceport with grace and awareness.
Exactly.
I'm definitely going to give that a try.
Excellent. And if walking meditation appeals to your love of movement, we could also delve into guided visualization, a technique that harnesses the power of your imagination to cultivate a sense of peace and well-being.
A guided visualization. Now that sounds like something straight out of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Right.
Is it anything like those virtual reality simulations they have at Milliways?
Well, it's similar in that it involves, using your imagination, but with guided visualization, you're creating a peaceful and calming experience in your mind's eye.
Okay.
It's like taking a mental vacation to a tranquil beach or a serene forest, even if you're physically stuck in a spaceship cabin.
Okay, so I could be surrounded by like all the chaos of
Yeah.
interstellar travel, but in my mind, I'm relaxing on a beach with a cool drink in my hand, listening to the gentle lapping of waves.
Exactly. With guided visualization, you can create any experience you desire. It's
Oh.
about tapping into the power of your imagination to create a sense of serenity and well-being.
This is fascinating. I'm starting to realize that meditation is so much more than just like sitting still and trying to think of nothing.
Right.
It's like a whole universe of possibilities for exploring and expanding our inner landscape.
That's a great way to put it. And speaking of expanding possibilities, let's venture into the realm of sound meditation.
Okay.
A practice that utilizes specific sounds to create a sense of tranquility and focus.
Sound meditation. That piques my curiosity. What kind of sounds are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Is it like listening to like a soothing playlist of whale songs and rainforest ambience?
While those sounds can certainly be relaxing, sound meditation is about it's about focusing your attention on specific sounds.
Okay.
Whether it's the gentle ringing of a bell, the soothing tones of a singing bowl, or even the rhythmic chanting of a mantra.
It's about using sound as a tool for calming the mind and cultivating inner peace.
Exactly.
I've always found certain sounds incredibly soothing, so I can definitely see the appeal of this approach.
Yeah, the idea is to allow the sound to just wash over you, creating a sense of stillness and allowing your mind to settle into a more tranquil state. It's like, creating a sonic sanctuary, a space where you can retreat from all the noise and chaos of the outer world.
A sonic sanctuary. I love that image. It feels incredibly inviting and peaceful. So we've got walking meditation, guided visualization, and sound meditation to add to our growing list of techniques. What other exciting possibilities await us in the realm of advanced meditation?
Well, there's one more technique that I'd like to introduce.
Okay.
It's called transcendental meditation, often referred to as TM.
Okay.
It's a practice that utilizes a specific mantra that's given to you by a certified instructor.
A personalized mantra.
Yeah.
That sounds incredibly intriguing. Is it like a secret code to unlock a hidden dimension within myself?
You could say that. The mantra is a personalized sound or word that helps you to transcend thought and access a state of deep relaxation and inner peace.
Mm.
TM is a widely practiced and well-researched technique that's been shown to have numerous benefits.
This is incredible. I'm starting to realize that meditation is like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy itself.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
of endless possibilities and fascinating discoveries. We've covered so much ground already, from basic techniques like focused breathing and body scan to more advanced practices like mindfulness, visualization, walking meditation, sound meditation, and now transcendental meditation.
Right, and this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
There's a whole universe of techniques and traditions out there just waiting to be explored.
Wow, I'm feeling incredibly inspired and eager to continue this journey of inner exploration.
Right.
But before we go any further, maybe we should take a moment to reflect on everything we've learned so far.
Okay.
It feels like we've covered like light years of information.
That's an excellent idea. Let's take a short break to just integrate all this new knowledge and refreshed and ready to delve even deeper into the world of meditation.
All right, fellow explorers, we're back for the final leg of our meditation deep dive.
Yes.
I'm feeling energized and ready to uncover even more of these inner peace secrets.
Great. Well, we were about to explore movement-based meditation techniques.
Movement-based meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this sounds like my kind of zen.
Okay.
I'm all for finding inner peace while also getting a good stretch in. Tell me more.
Well, just as a spaceship needs, a powerful engine and a sturdy frame to navigate the cosmos,
Right.
our minds and bodies, work best in harmony. And that's where practices like yoga, tai chi, and qigong come in.
Okay, so it's not just about twisting myself into a pretzel.
Right.
There's a meditative element to these practices as well.
Absolutely. The physical postures can be, challenging, but the essence of these practices lies in cultivating that awareness of your breath, your body, and the energy flowing within.
Okay, let's break it down. What are the key differences between like yoga, tai chi, and qigong?
So yoga, with its roots in ancient India, is a really diverse practice encompassing, a wide range of physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation techniques. It's about connecting your mind, body, and spirit through movement and breath.
So it's like a holistic approach to well-being, kind of like having like a multi-tool for inner peace.
Exactly. Now, Tai Chi, originating in ancient China, is often described as meditation in motion.
Mm-hmm.
It involves these slow flowing movements that promote, balance, coordination, and relaxation.
Graceful and centered. That sounds like the opposite of my usual flailing attempts at dancing.
Well, the beauty of Tai Chi is that it's accessible to people of all ages and fitness levels. It's about moving with intention and awareness. It's not about achieving any any specific level of flexibility or strength.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal. And what about qigong? That's similar to Tai Chi?
Qigong, also from ancient China, shares some similarities with Tai Chi,
Okay.
but its primary focus is on cultivating and balancing your qi, or more vital energy.
Yep.
And this is done through, specific movements, breathing techniques, and visualization.
So it's like channeling the force, but for inner peace instead of levitating rocks.
You could say that qi is a concept from traditional Chinese medicine.
Ah.
It's the vital energy that flows through the body.
Right.
And qigong practices aim to harmonize and balance this flow, which can profoundly impact your physical, emotional, and mental well-being.
Wow. Okay. These movement-based practices sound like powerful allies on the path to inner peace. But what if I'm more of a solo explorer? Someone who prefers to meditate without all the fancy poses.
Well, there's always walking meditation.
Right.
This is a great option if you find it hard to sit still or simply enjoy being out in nature.
Walking meditation. So it's not just about, taking a stroll in the park while listening to my favorite tunes.
Right. While enjoyable, walking meditation involves bringing your full awareness to the act of walking itself. You pay attention to the sensations of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your breath, the movement of your body, and the sights and sounds around you.
So it's like turning an ordinary walk into a mindful journey.
Precisely. It's about, being fully present in the experience rather than letting your mind wander off into that usual mental chatter.
Right. Okay. I can see how that could be incredibly grounding and calming. But what if I'm more of an auditory person, someone who finds solace in music or calming sounds?
Well, then sound meditation might be right up your alley.
Okay.
This involves, focusing your attention on specific sounds.
Okay.
Whether it's the gentle ringing of a bell, the soothing tones of a singing bowl, or even the rhythmic chanting of a mantra.
So it's like using sound as a guide to inner peace.
Exactly. The idea is to allow the sound to just wash over you, creating a sense of tranquility and allowing your mind to settle into stillness.
This is amazing. It's like having a sonic portal to relaxation.
Yeah.
But what if I'm looking for a more structured, perhaps even slightly more mysterious approach to meditation?
Well, then you might be intrigued by transcendental meditation. This technique, often referred to as TM, involves using a specific mantra that's given to you by a certified instructor.
A personalized mantra. It sounds almost like a secret code to unlock a hidden dimension within myself.
You could say that TM is a widely practiced and well-researched technique, and it's been shown to have numerous benefits, including reducing stress, improving focus, and promoting overall well-being.
This deep dive has been a real eye-opener. We've explored so many different approaches to meditation, from focused breathing and body scan to mindfulness, visualization, movement-based practices, sound meditation, and even transcendental meditation. It's incredible to see how many tools and techniques are out there to help us cultivate inner peace.
And the best part is this is just the beginning. There's a whole universe of possibilities out there just waiting to be explored.
So where do we go from here? What's our next step on this cosmic journey?
Well, I think the most important thing is to find a practice that resonates with you. It's like choosing a spaceship.
Right.
What works for one space traveler might not be the best fit for another.
So it's about finding the meditation style that feels right for me, kind of like choosing the right spaceship for my personality and destination.
Exactly. Experiment with different techniques, explore different traditions, and see what sparks your interest. There's no right or wrong way to meditate, as long as it helps you, cultivate a sense of inner peace and well-being.
That's such a liberating thought. It means
Yeah.
we're free to chart our own course through this inner galaxy using the tools and techniques that resonate with us most deeply.
Precisely. And remember, the journey itself is just as important as the destination. Enjoy the process of exploration, and don't be afraid to get lost in the wonders of your own inner universe.
That's beautiful advice. So to all our listeners out there, As you embark on your own meditation adventures, remember to keep a towel handy. Embrace the unknown and don't panic.
Right.
The universe, both inner and outer, is full of infinite possibility.
And who knows, maybe along the way you'll even discover the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Well, on that note, we've reached the end of our deep dive into meditation. Thank you for joining us on this cosmic journey. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep meditating.